Shut up and listen, cause we're about to make history. Ace off of this thing one more again. Let's talk about it.
Three-quarter production. Let's talk about the world and its corruption. Let's talk about it. Let's take it to the street. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about it. Three-quarter production coming at you with it.
Yo, what's up? What's up? It's Ace off in this thing one more again. I'm just not getting ready, getting right. I actually got my TikTok up and running. I'm trying to test that out. But today, I really wanted to come on here and talk about some AI stuff and what's going on. Seeing the AI is pretty much the new thing that's happening right now. You know what I mean? You can't take from it. You say what you want to say, but you definitely can't take from it. It's a new age, and time is flying, and days is flying, and everything about life is flying. So it's like, we all get into our different things that we do in life. And one thing about life is everything keep moving. Don't nothing stop. And sometimes you got to go with the flow of everything. Let me go ahead and go live over here. I'm getting my TikTok working. Okay, let me see here. All right, here we go. But everything changes. I've been into the music thing for a very long time. I've been working as a producer for a very long time in different areas, in different places in America. And I've been into this music thing since, I've been into this music thing, doing music since like early teens, maybe 10, 11, something up in that area, because most of my family was into music. And naturally, matter of fact, both sides of my family, on my mom's side and my dad's side, both were into music. So you gotta think that, shoot, I've been doing this thing since I was a kid. So, and I never did stop. I never did stop following what was going on. When it came down to following trends, I can't say I followed every trend, because the simple fact is I come to realize after a while that it's about being original. And if you can be something of an original artist, then you stick out more than everyone else. And if you stick out more than everyone else, I feel like you're doing your thing. That's what you should be doing. If you think about all the original sounding artists that you've heard out there, that came with their own little style, they all blew. And not only just that they blew, they stayed in the game for a long time. Actually, they changed the game. A lot of those that were people who were original and did their own thing and didn't follow trends. I've never been a follower. I'm not a follower. That's just not me. Motherfuckers say what they want to say about me. Excuse my language. They can say what they want to say about me, but I'm gonna be who I am, no matter what. One thing for sure is I'm not sitting there following what everyone else is doing, and I try to do me and what I feel like is hot. So anyway, we on some AI. We talk about AI today. A lot of people don't like AI. They don't like AI. It's called artificial intelligence. Well, artificial intelligence, they call it artificial intelligence. How can you call something artificial intelligence when it's learning? If it's something that's learning, then that's intelligence. So when they say artificial intelligence, I think they more like me, not human. but also, but although, like I said, intelligence is you if you're being able to learn something, they are learning that our AI is learning, and AI is getting better and better every day. Right now, I do music with I'm on AI and I'm doing music, and a lot of people scared to cross over. So let me go back. Let me go back. And in '97, I had a recording studio in '97, and there was different people that was telling me, "Hey, why don't you check out the computer? Why don't you use the computer? Go digital." At that time, I was going analog, and analog, you uh, it was reel to reel. From reel to reel went, and this you're dealing with tapes when you're back then. You're dealing with pretty much tapes, like so you had reel to reel, which was almost like film back then, or tape, like I said. And then from reel to reel, they went to ADAT, which was more looking like the VCR tapes. And also they had like the cassette tapes. Then they went to DAT, which were smaller tapes, uh, to ADAT, which like VCR tapes. I mean, ADAT, and from there we pretty much evolved, or that's when in that era of using ADAT is when the computer was trying to come in the game and do their thing. Although you kind of mix both with the computer and ADAT, or DAT, ADAT and DAT. Um, and then you went to digital, which was computer. Everything went to computer. I remember having a 32 track Mackie in '97, which was a huge, big board. It was it's a big board, 32 track, pretty much a big board. It's like a big table sitting in front of you, with all these different tracks. It was a 32 track Mackie. I had an amp rack. I had all my compressors, my limiter, my EQs. You had your ADATs. They were all in racks. There were different racks. And now, oh, and also you don't forget your keyboard and your drum machine, because I had a MPC 2000 at that time, a drum machine, your keyboard. What else was on the outside? Of course, your microphone inside your booth. But the thing is about what I'm really getting at is evolving, how everything evolves, and you got to go with the flow. Now, I didn't want to change when people was telling me to change to uh, 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 and use the computer. You think I wanted to change? No, I didn't want to change because like I said, people are not used to or into change. People don't want to change. Once you get settled, you get comfortable. You don't want to change. So back then, I was like that. I was one of those that, well, nah, I'm good. I'll just deal with what I'm dealing with, which was my analog. I was going straight analog, which I like the analog. I like the analog sound back then. All that, I did venture off into the computer a little bit. Actually, I did. I listened to their advice and I bought a computer, but I just wasn't into it like that deep when it came down to my music. So I didn't really. I just ventured off into it just a little bit, and it took me years later. It was years later when I finally switched over to digital, which is on the computer. And actually, I was using a PC for the longest. Matter of fact, I use a PC most of the time. I just now switched over to a Mac. I just now switched over to a Mac on say what when did we switch over to that Mac? About 3 years ago, 4 years ago. I just now switched over to a Mac. And the reason why I switched over to the Mac is because I went in and I was doing some editing, video editing, and on the video editing, I realized that the Mac never did. I never had to do a save on the Mac. Never had to do a save, and then not only that I never had to do a save, is that also I could bring my video in. I can bring my video in raw, just like it was, whether if it's 2K, 4K, whatever it was, and I could just edit it just like that, and that it wouldn't lag, it wouldn't pause on me, I wouldn't lose. And on a PC, which was way different than that. On the PC, it has been times where it was set where I had to do a lot of saves. I also had to bring my video in a low grade so that I can edit that video so that it wouldn't freeze on me, because you'll be sitting there editing and it'll freeze on you and all kinds of stuff. But anyway, the subject is of everything evolving and things getting better and better and better. Anyway, so I used Mac when it came down to my video and then, like I said, that's another thing that was where people was telling me that that's what you need to be using, and I never did. I never switched over. It took me a while to switch over, but now it's like after a while you learn and you learn and you learn that you got to go with the flow. Sometimes you got to go with what's happening. The world is evolving, and if the world is evolving, sometimes you have to evolve with it. Your brain, you have to let your brain evolve with it. Meaning, especially technology. When it comes down to technology, it just got better and better and better and better and better. Because I remember when I did first start doing music, we would stop and record and stop and record and stop. It was so much more difficult and took so much longer time than now. Now we have to go through. It's everything so simple. Everything's simple. And then, like I said, they got AI now, and AI done changed the game. You got some people out there thinking that oh, AI ain't no feeling and it ain't no feeling. But at the same time, AI is going off of what they're learning from us. So why is there not any feeling? Like, say there's a beat, there's an AI beat. A beat is a beat. I don't care how you look at it. I don't care where you get a beat from. A beat is a beat. If you get an AI beat, if you get a regular beat, it is what it is. It's a beat. Whatever lyrics you put on that beat is what make the feeling of that beat. So right now I got some people that in the studio, that come to the studio, or that has been coming to the studio. I really haven't been open lately, but used to go to the studio, and they want to bring these beats in that they're getting offline. You got to think of how many people that's online getting these same beats, and you didn't pay for this beat, so you don't even know who made this beat. Now you blow up. Say you blow up on this song. I no longer will distribute any songs with beats from online. I will not do it no more, because I'm not wasting my money anymore on those type of beats. Because you get online, you get that beat, and you distribute it, and you be done wasted your money, because they gonna block you. They gonna make it where, because somebody else done use that beat. So either I'm gonna make a beat from scratch, or I'm gonna buy a beat from one of these local beat makers that I know, or I'm going to use an AI beat. And lately, that's what I've been using, is some AI beats. One thing about the AI beats is you put what you want. The AI just don't make stuff on its own. You put what you want inside that AI, inside of it, and then sends back what you ask for. Most of the times it gives you exactly what you ask for. Remember, it's AI, it's learning. It's artificial intelligence, it's learning, and it's learning every day. And it's very good at it. It's very good at making beats, to tell you the truth. It's very, very good. So anyway, so I done changed over lately, and I've been using AI. You got people out there that don't like AI. They don't like AI because people are scared of change. I don't care how you look at it. A lot of people are scared of change. Just like when I started this conversation off, I was scared of change. It was because I was comfortable with what was going on, what I had going on. I was making some nice, decent beats. But now you got people out here using AI, or they're using better technology, and the better the technology, the faster stuff is getting done. The faster you're able, the less that I have to sit here using my brain and racking my brain, but yet still I'm getting what I'm asking for. I'm still getting what I'm asking for, whether AI, or when I'm using this AI, I'm still pretty much getting what I'm asking for, because you got to put exactly what you're looking for in the prompt. And people are scared of change. But I hate to say it to y'all. Life is changing. Every day it's changing. Every day. When we sat there and we were making, I got an old guy right now doing gospel, and he is asking me about CDs. We don't even use CDs no more. And like I said, it has to do with people being stuck in their ways, being scared of change. Bro, nobody use CDs no more. When it come down to technology, electronics, technology, and stuff like that, it's gonna fly. So either you gotta hop on that goddamn train, and you got to ride that train, because it's flying, technology flying. Today is one thing, the next day is another. Right now, technology is flying. I remember a lot of people didn't want to switch over and start even using computers, period, for nothing. The text and none of that. I remember all that. I remember I was making money off of older people who didn't want to switch over and didn't want to use the computer and didn't know how to use cell phones. They didn't want to do that. They want to still stay stuck on just making simple calls on their phone. They didn't want to text, none of that. I'm teaching them. I'm having classes. They go get on the computer. They don't know how to work the computer, not one bit. That's when it first started. When it first started. Then after that computer got in there, man, now things is changing, and it's changing very, very fast at a very, very fast pace. Those of y'all who don't want to change with it, that's on you. Stay where you at. Stay where you at. I get it. Stay where you at. Trust me, because I done been there, done that. No longer will I do that. You gotta get in where you fit in and do what you gotta do. So right now I got a couple artists that I have created, actually. One that's gonna come out. He got a song that'll be out on the in about 4 days. His name is Airon, or Aaron, same thing as my name. My dad named me. I guess he spelt it like it was said. Aaron. So anyway, this is what I named him. I have two artists. That's AI that I'm about to get ready to push. One is Cuban, and she loves Miami, seeing that I am from Miami. I love Miami. I know a little bit of Spanish. Been around a lot of Spanish people, been around a lot of Haitian, because that's Miami. Um, and growing up, we listened to a lot of Spanish music, salsa, so I still to this day listen to that music because I remember a lot of times in my childhood walking the streets and passing clubs and being in clubs and all that, and it being salsa playing in these clubs. So I got one artist that she's from Miami. She loved Miami. She speaks on Miami. They speak on some of my artists speak on politics. Some of my artists speak on politics and the things that's going on today. This one particular artist named Airon, uh, I have his single coming out. It's called Wake Up. Wake Up will be airing in different stores. It'll be airing in different stores on the 16th, actually. On the 16th. I have been switching over and I've been learning. I'm still in the learning process when it comes down to AI stuff, but I did notice that it's a whole nother world and a whole nother uh, venture for me. Cause so I'm still in the process. I'm going to and taking courses on AI, and I've been trying to learn more and more and more. I do know that I've been spending a little bit of change, but the money that I spent on AI compared to the money that I've spent on doing everything the regular way, the way that we've been doing it, the money and the time that I've been spending is cut down dramatically. Like I just think about it. You go in the studio, you make a song, and you're first of all you got to write that song. You gotta make the beat. And it takes a while to do that. Uh, I mean, yeah, it's original stuff, and I get that it's original. I get that, and I'm not saying that I will completely back away from that because I still do my own thing, and I still have artists that's doing their thing. You know what I mean? Because you can never take from us. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that hey, there's another world to venture off in, and it's AI, and that's what I'm doing. I'm my own man. I'm not a follower. I don't get into following the next man. I don't care. I really don't care what the next man think about. When it comes down to anything I do, I'm 55, so at the same time, I've never been it's somebody that let people influence me on what I feel about something, and that's just how I roll. That's who I am, and I'm never gonna be a follower. That's why you don't see me hanging around trying to be with no gangs. You don't see me trying to get in where I fit in. I'm my own man and been my own man. I ain't gonna lie. When I was younger, I got into that type of stuff, but that's when I was a jit. That's when I was young. I am no longer young anymore, and I know that them streets don't give a damn about nobody. They don't give a damn about nobody. No matter who you are, you could think that you got some close people and people that's really, really close to you, and that's gonna look out for your best interest. I meant, but a lot of times there ain't nobody out there like that, man. Uh, and me, I never really grew up around family. I never really grew up around friends like that. I've been traveling all my life, so when I did get involved in some type of activity like that, I was a kid. Like I said, I was a kid. I was very young, and back then it was more value. It was more value. We had better standards, better morals. Um, Everybody made money, and we was on protecting the neighborhood type stuff. Right now, I don't know what they got going on out there right now when it come down to organizations and whatnot, because that's what we call ourselves, organization. We never call ourselves gang. That's just some new kid shit they got going on out there. Uh, uh, One thing for sure is we didn't do no unnecessary beefing and stuff like that. Life in the world change. And if I'm a grown man, which I am, there has to be change. Now we on this music right now, and right now I'm making change, and I am my own man, and I make my own decisions, and we all should make our own decisions. And you don't listen to other people and what they feel about anything that you feel that can do something for you and what you need to do in life. That's a man. Let people talk. They can talk. They say what they want to say. But that shit go in one ear, straight out the other. That's why you see me, I keep a small circle. There's only so many people that I fuck with. It's because the more people you fuck with, the more problems you're going to have. People going to always have beef for you because you doing better than them, or you might be prospering more than them, or whatever the situation is. That's life. What we do is we gonna live life, and we gonna live life to the fullest, and we gonna put the foot on the gas, and we gonna pass by a lot of these motherfuckers that ain't trying to hop on the train or figure out what need to be done to get where they need to go. One thing for sure about this music situation, there is a lot of people out here that's following the all right, Miss Jasmine, thank you for the likes. There's a lot of people following the train. Everybody following. It's been followers, a bunch of followers. That's all we deal with is a bunch of followers. It's not enough leaders and people that stand up and people that actually do what they need to be doing their part, because we're all parts of a body. And if we're all parts of a body, if we all do our part, y'all excuse my voice. I'm really just now getting it back. So I got to probably cut this short. I really can't stay on here. I'm trying to get on this live every day. And I want to show you the stuff I got going on. We want to talk about different things on our live. And we want to give you some meat to eat instead of some bull. You know what I mean? A lot of people getting on live and they just on some bull. And I ain't gonna lie, when me started and getting used to this stuff, I was probably on the same thing. I don't know. But I guess that's why I haven't really been getting on, because I gotta have topics. I want to have topics. I want to be able to talk about some stuff that matters. I don't want to just be talking just to be talking. I don't want to be here trying to do no dance moves and all that. I don't want to be here just to be here. I pay $800 and some for my streaming software per year. And I'm trying to make the best of it right now. That's the only reason why I'm even getting on here like I'm getting on here right now, because I tell myself, well, hey, you wasted a lot of money, and you need to go ahead and get on there and start doing your thing. So anyway, we're on AI. That's what we on right now, and that's where we finna go with everything right now. We still got our artists, certain artists. I still Hodges boy still with us, of course. He that's my brother there. He ain't going nowhere. If he do, then hey, I still support him no matter what. You got Amari. Amari's still with us. Y'all know other people we mess with. It's still the same crowd we've messed with. We don't really, like I said, our circle don't get much bigger. We keep it small, and we keep it small because that's the less junk we have to go through. Anyway, I'm ready to get out of here. I just came to drop some words, and mainly talking about the AI and how we're about to get ready to start putting some stuff out. Y'all look out for Airon. I don't even know if I have a song of his, but what I can do is I'll show you some video stuff I've been working on. I haven't did too many of them yet. So let me see if I can find one right quick. I haven't did too many uh AI stuff yet, but I'm working on it. And the reason why I'm working on it because I'm about to get ready to switch over and start doing a lot more AI type material. Let me see if I can find something that I've worked with. I did a video which was with Aaron, which is my AI, the dude here I got on the picture. I did a video with him, but it's just a video though. It's a promo. It's just a promo, and I was just kind of like not really. It's he's not singing or nothing on this particular song. Um, Although I have some songs or some videos that I will be putting him out there like that. Um, but yeah, here's just a promo. It's just a video that I've been working on, and the video is a promo of this artist, just showing you guys that we have this artist that's about to get ready to come out. Um, Check it out. See if I can get it going. See.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Late night, you're crack. You on my old shirt. Left feet on hardwood.
There you go. Hold on.
Smelly
Let me
perfume.
rewind.
Burn in my nerves.
Let me rewind it. Y'all check it out.
Cause we're about
Just to show you what we can do with these
Let's get it.
this thing out. Work.
Late night, you're crack. You on my old shirt. Left feet on
You see all the
hardwood.
different
Smelly
things
perfume
that I can do.
burned in
Now I
my
can also
nerves.
mix a regular video and still be able to do these different effects with this AI stuff. AI video, they assist you in making actual videos as you can see different different stuff happening.
Into my arms like you always do. Say what you need, I'll give that too. Come love on me, let me love. I'll sink, slow sink, your legs over my knees. Phone lit on the table, but the world can wait with me. Trace hearts on your thigh, you hide your smile in my chest. Every breath that you take feels like home, feels like rest.
TikTok, what's up?
Turn off the small talk, turn down the room. Turn up that heartbeat, I'm right here with you. Every inch, every breath, every soft me and you. Let the night write it down, what our hands already knew. Come love on me, let me love on you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, 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 oh. Turn on the street. Oh. Turn up the smog talk, turn down the room. Turn up that heartbeat, I'm right here with you. Every inch, every breath, every soft me and you. Let the night write it down, what our hands already knew.
Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? So anyway, that's the AI artist that I was talking about. we're about to get ready to get out of here because we got some work to get done that we got to do here in the studio. So y'all stay up, stay strong, keep the peace. Fuck ICE, fuck Trump. Peace. We out. We out of here.
Shut up and listen, cause we're about to make history. Face off in this thing one more again. Let's talk about it.
3/4 production. Oh, let's talk about the world and its corruption. Let's talk about it. Let's take it to the street. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about it. 3/4 production coming at you with it.